I'm just gonna do the intro as I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go over here. Hi everyone, welcome. So you all know that I am a very big fan of Pathfinder. I have been playing Pathfinder now. I worked it out the other day for like 8 years, which is a really long time. I started way back playing a dwarf cavalier gunslinger, which is really bad, in some Pathfinder Society stuff. And then I played a couple one shots. And then once I started my PhD, I sort of ran a bunch of stuff. I did like a year-long like Game of Thrones inspired game. We did a 2-year Curse of the Crimson Throne campaign, and within all of that, I was playing a bunch of Pathfinder on Roll20, both in the Iron Gods campaign that we ran on this channel, and with a group called Dragon's Gate, which was like an online pick up and play community, where I ran about 50 sessions or something for them, which was crazy. It's really warm in here. I was going to be really professional and do this really professional like, but I'm going to go open my window because it's really warm. Turns out having a bunch of lights on can be a bit crazy. So hi. So yeah, today what I want to do is review the new Paizo official Pathfinder character sheet for Roll20, which is now a thing. You can go onto the Roll20 thing, start a new game, go to the Pathfinder official character sheet. This is something I've wanted for a while. I've always wanted like more support from Paizo on Roll20. Hopefully this means we're going to get more stuff in the compendium, which I have open right now. I'd love to see. Yeah, right now we only have like the core classes in here. I'd love to see like all the rest of the classes added into the compendium and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty great. And there's also, much like with Dungeons and Dragons, there's now a Pathfinder like module that you can buy that has like all the maps and everything already set up, which is rad. It's really, really cool. So yeah, let's take a look at this character sheet. I haven't looked at it yet. Let's make a character. This is our character. It's in my journal. Save. Do the thing. Character sheet. Well, here we go. This is the character sheet. Just want to zoom in a bit because I can't read it very well because I'm blind. Okie dokie. Here is the character sheet. So it looks pretty similar to the standard character sheet in in the core rulebook. It's the same like style as the original character sheet, like almost exactly. There's lots of buttons and stuff that you can press, so that's cool. Let's have a look at the configuration options. So we've got classes here. I don't know if it's possible. Okay, so it looks like you can only have one favored class, which is not always the case. Paizo, know your own game. Can I add more than 3 classes? Armor spell failure. Miscellaneous save DC bonus, casting ability, caster level, spellcasting, Will, reflex, fort, BAB, hit die. Just a drop down. Okay, but if I go like 1 and 1, I can only have 3 classes. Class name? Can I not? Ah, can only have 3 classes. But what if I want to do a mad multi-classing? Right, so what if I want to be 1 level in everything? What if I want to be a level 20 character with 1 level in everything? Okay, race stuff, armor class stuff, primary modifier. Oh, that's cool. Change primary armor modifier. Secondary. Cannot be caught flat-footed. Shield bonus. Added to touch AC. This is all nice. This is all good stuff. Ignore encumbrance, which I really like, because encumbrance is bullshit. Min-maxing with an emphasis on min. Yes, exactly. Saving for stuff. Changing your base modifiers for that. Basic attack stuff. NPC monster stat block. One thing we'll look at later is if we can like drag and drop monsters into the character sheet, because that would be cool. Query modifier. Query whisper. It auto adds and takes away the spellcasting sheet. That it does. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. I like that. So the old character sheet, the like most up to date, like advanced character sheet for Pathfinder is huge. Like there's like 12 pages, with tons and tons of stuff on it. It's got like space to be like, yes, I have 6 different spellcasting classes. It took a while for the guys I was playing with for Iron Gods to get used to that character sheet, because it was quite difficult. Okay, so that's simple stuff. Let's go to the main page. Okay. So can I just change this? Yes. Add notes. I can just click that and it will roll. Yeah, there we go. I like this template. That's a nice little template. Ooh, does it have space for a... Does it use... where is it? Edit. Hang on. Can I choose a picture of my face? Just take this picture of my face. Okay, there's my face. If I roll, does it use my face? No, it doesn't. Maybe there's some way to change that little thing, because that would be cool. If I could have like tokens in here. Maybe I need something as a token. Let's pull you in. Pull my face in here. Make me a token. Edit. Use default token. Save. Will it do it now? No. Choose the As tab down in the bottom right corner. Which one's that one? Oh right, okay. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if it'll do that. Oh yeah, well no, yeah, that's just changed the profile picture, but it hasn't changed the little like this dude. That's what I'm wondering, is if I can change this image, because that would be cool. That's one thing I liked in the unofficial character sheet, is you could change those. So I had a bunch of stuff that would be like, the dragon uses its fire breath attack, and it had a picture of the dragon using its fire breath. That was cool. I liked it. Okay, so these are all fine. Let's you put, if I put a note in here and go +2, where does it say that? Notes +2. Yeah, that's nice. That's always useful. And it's nice that you can close that as well, and it doesn't just take up a bunch of space. Hit points. Just rolling a hit dice. That's nice. Initiative, but all of the skills. You just keep adding these guys. That's cool. Now I can't delete that for some reason. Never mind. That seems weird. Can't delete those. Got all your AC and stuff. Full AC stuff, so that's cool. So if I go, where can I put in my dodge? Right, just can't see where do those go? Are they in here somewhere? Gear, feats and traits. So if I go feats, this is the thing I want to check, right? Can I go feats, acrobatic? Yeah, there we go, that's nice. I like that. Drag and drop stuff is always really useful. Okay. How do I add like a dodge modifier to this thing? And I want to see what that query modifier does. What is this? Ah, so this is just, I can just add something. Right, that's really useful. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, does this change for, this changes for different things. I see. Okay, that's fortitude. Like this is melee attack. Okay, the little image just changes based on what you're rolling. I see. I see. This gives you gear. Oh, okay, so I can just, I put it in here, so I go like, I have the dodge feat, so I have a +1 dodge bonus, and then it goes in here. Great. Except it hasn't. Still saying I only have 10 AC. That's weird. It's going to be like 5 AC. Yep, 5. Dodge. Yeah, there we go. That's worked. Cool. Okay, and then we've got all of our reflex stuff. Can add these. I would like to see more boxes here. So, because you might have something like +1 resistance, +1 trap sense, +1 but right, and I'd like to just see those as extra boxes, because it's just easier to track, I think. Especially with like will, because you get will save bonuses from like 100 different places. Base attack bonus, CMB. So it seems like most of the you don't do the editing on this page. You do all the editing on this page, and this page, and then you add stuff in. And then it will just, this is just the auto calculating page. Okay. Cool, a bunch of stuff for like senses. So I have like dark vision 60 feet. Oh, that tells me what my dark vision is. Great. Easy. Languages. +1 but is desirable. Yep. Okay. Oh, and you can just change this for every single skill. Oh, that's really good. That's really nice. That's a nice touch. I like this. So, the last character I played was an investigator, and I took student of philosophy, which is a trait that lets you replace charisma for intelligence on your bluff and diplomacy skills, which is really nice. It's really nice that the sheet just lets you do that. That's really cool. Okay. Rad. And you just change all your ranks and everything and all your skills. Cool. Okay, so we should make a character. Let's make a character. Let's just make a character and see how it feels to do that. Okay. What do we want to make? Let's make like a level 3, level 23. Let's make a Magus, right? So let's make a level 3 Magus. Let's go to here. Let's go Magus. So let's start with a Magus, because a Magus will let us look at all of the attacks and everything, and all the spell stuff as well. So let's do that. Okay, so level 3 Magus has +2 base attack bonus. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Just want to rearrange all my windows. +3, +1, +3 on saves. 3, 1, 3. That's really interesting. I always thought Maguses had better reflex than thought. That's cool. It is a spellcasting class, cast at level 3, uses intelligence, doesn't have any bonuses to DCs. And then what? Maguses do something weird with spell combat, don't they? A spell failure. Wear light armor without inducing spell failure, and only, yeah. Okay, but we'll keep that on for now anyway. Okay, so we'll be an elf. So we want, what does an elf have? Elf. Elves are +2 dex, +2 intelligence, -2 con. Yeah, you probably end up having a better reflex save anyway, because you... Well, I guess it depends on what constitution you go for. Okay, that's fine. Armor class. Saving throws. Don't need to change any of these. Melee ability will change to dex because we're going to do weapon finesse. Add elf up top. No, this isn't a drop down, so what is I want to see what this looks like if I add. So I go elf fighter. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Alignment will be chaotic good, best. Best alignment. Okay, we've got all those. Got gender, you got your hair color and your homeland, all important. See, we don't have a drop down box for gender, which is great. So we can just be like, our character is non-binary. There we go. We can't roll our gender, unfortunately. How's the new character sheet? It's good, Harif. I like it. I have some thoughts, but we'll come to those later, about what I think could be added. Yeah, I just want these query boxes for everything because they're always useful. Show notes. Okay, that's all fine. So, let's get rid of this feat. Let's add a feat. So, weapon finesse. Time for a rollable gender table. So weapon finesse. What else? What else do we need for like a level 3? We only have two feats, I think. Does elf get extra feats? Do you get a bonus feat for being an elf? Low light vision, immune to sleep effects. Plus 2 overcome that. Perception. No, we don't get a bonus. We don't get a bonus feat. Yeah, I understand people who always roll 2d20. Fog, I guess that's just in D&D 5th. This used to be because the 5th edition character sheet always rolled advantage by default, so people just didn't turn it off. Now I think they don't roll advantage by default. But yeah, it's just an easy thing when you're doing 5th edition, just to not have to toggle the advantage thing on and off. At least I think. Okay. What else do we need on this thing? We need another feat. What feats do Magi use? What do we want? What's a good Magus feat? Let's just have oh, we want like what's dervish dance? Dervish dance, is that what it's called? Dervish dance. Dervish dance. Yeah, proficient with scimitar. There we go. So that's not going to be in here though. No. So we want dervish dance, which is a combat thing. You've learned to turn speed and power on a heavier blade. Prerequisites. Benefit. Oh wait, hang on. Ah! No, I scrolled the thing. I don't know why the why the character sheet is actually that big. That seems weird. Okay, so we have that and that. Features and traits. Okay, we need to like choose our stuff. So, oh, that's so cool. Okay. You ready? It says I have 12 decks, but I actually have 10 decks because it's adding in the. Oh, that's such a nice little. Oh, wow. I really like that. Oh my god, you highlight it and it gets rid of your racial modifier. I love it. That's so good. Okay, so we're gonna have like 16. I need to do like a ability scores. High fantasy for an elf, and we're gonna have like a 17. Some con, and then we don't care about charisma, and some, yeah, like that. 10, 17, 12, 17. So 10, 15, 14, 15, 14, 7. Yeah, that's really clever. I really like that. Oh, that's a nice touch. That's a really nice touch. Okay. All of that stuff. So we got some skill points, I guess, that we need to use. How many skill points do we get? 2 plus intelligence modifier per level is... Does it tell me how many ranks I have total? No. So I have 5 per level, so I have 15 ranks, and I can put 3 into stuff. So let's go Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge Planes, Perception, Spellcraft, and like UMD, maybe? No, let's go like 1 into swim, 1 into climb, and 1 into acrobatics. Cancel. And then I need to do my climb, craft, fly. This is something I would like to be able to have. I'd like to be able to drag and drop a. Does it total ranks is how many you've put in, not how many you have. Yeah, I want to be able to just like drag a class into it and have it like auto-populate my class skills. Maybe it does that. Maybe we can see if it does that. Let's create a new character sheet. Right. Let's see if it does that. If I go compendium and I go fighter. Okay. No. Yeah, that's something I'd like. I'd like to be able to drag this into here and have it auto-populate my class skills. That would be rad. That would be really cool. Vax01, how's it going? Fly, Intimidate, Arcana, Dungeoneering, Planes. Profession, Ride, Spellcraft, Swim, UMD. Spellcraft, UMD. Yeah, Zen, something like that. Why do I only have 20 in my speed? Apparently I'm in armor. Oh right, light armor equip. Yeah, have like a chain shirt. Just 4 AC. I don't remember what the chain shirt. What does a chain shirt do? +4. What's the armor check penalty? -2 and 20. -2 +4. Is this Spellcasting? Yeah. 20. Okay, so we have some armor. Where do I put my attacks in? Here we go. So we've got a scimitar. +1 scimitar. Slashing. So it does. It's a melee attack with dex. And we've got any other pluses versus AC. Crit range. What's the crit range on a scimitar? Is it just 20? Getting ready for your players tomorrow. Figure out the limits of Lesser Simulacrum. I'll tell you what. We just finished our Curse of the Crimson Throne campaign, and oh, so just 18. Yeah. Yeah, we just finished our Curse of the Crimson Throne campaign, and about in book 4. It's book 4 or book 5. Book 5. In book 5, we... No, it was in book 4. Yeah, it was the end of book 4. We found a scroll of lesser wish, and so we we used that to cast Simulacrum off the summoner spell list and used it to create a simulacra of a solar angel. So fucking stupid. So we just had like a solar angel, which, so solar angels don't, they have casting as a level 20 cleric, but it's not tied to their hit die or anything. So we just had an angel simulacra that cast as a level 20 cleric, following us around for the rest of the game. It was so bullshit. Our GM Pete was so pissed off with it by the end of the game. He was so happy when he finally managed to kill it. So happy when he managed to kill it. Slashing. Oh, slashing. So what's the type here? I don't know what this is. I don't know what type this is. Category, type. Crit multiplier is 2, bonus dice, not on a crit, extra damage. That's nice. Okay, so let's do 1d6. Let's do a scimitar. Yeah. We crit! First time, first roll. Yes. Sounds like the kind of bullshit you can only do in Pathfinder. Simulacra exists in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Let's be honest. Cool. We did like. Okay, so we hit and we crit. Vivisectionist Alchemist with Master Chemist. It's pretty standard, pretty good. So this I don't like. First off, this text is really small. Let's be honest. This is really small. I'd prefer these to be bigger. The template is nice. I just want everything bigger and the font sizes to be bigger on these damage numbers. However, the thought that I have is that, so what it's done is it's given me the damage if I've rolled. I guess that is how you have to do it. It's given me the damage if I don't confirm and the damage if I do confirm, and not. What I prefer is to give me the damage if I don't confirm, and then the bonus damage for the crit, and then I'll add them together myself. Because what people will do is they'll see these and they'll add them together and say, oh, I did 23 damage, which they didn't, they did 17. No, Zen, it doesn't, because the being a 20th level cleric isn't tied to its hit die. Because what you do when you make a simulacrum is you half its hit die. The being a 20th level cleric is just an ability it has. It just says cast spells as a 20th level cleric. It was bullshit. I agree, it's total fucking bullshit, and I shouldn't have done it, and it really pissed Pete off, but it was so good. It was so funny. It made him so angry. Okay, so there's our attack. And then if we're doing like spell combat, we can just put the -2 in there. But we have to remember that. We have to remember if we're doing that, which is really annoying. I guess I could do a separate attack that is scimitar with spell combat. What do these look like? Let's just a ranged attack. Great. Okay, let's have a look at these spells. Okie dokie. So, how many spells do we get? We get 4 level 0 and 3 level 1. 4 and 3. Bloodlines, domain, schools, and then so we can just go like spells. Shocking grasp. Okay, so it's only rolled 1d6 on that. It's only rolled 1d6. Okay, Vax, have fun with spaghetti. Yeah, so that should be 3d6. So that's something like I haven't seen on character sheets, is the ability, like when you drag them in, to like auto calculate like the damage and stuff based on caster level. Unless I can put it in here, right? If I can go 1d6 times. No, it would have to be at caster level d6, I think. At caster level d6. Does that work? Oh, right. It's because I'm caster 1 level. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can do it like that. And you'd have to put max 5. I don't know what the ceiling command is for this, but yeah. So you can do that. Okay, cool. So that's some spell stuff. This seems pretty much the same as the other character sheets that we've had in the past. Nice that you can select like all your attack stuff, choose whether or not you have spell resistance, different types of damage. I don't think there are any spells that do more than 3 types of damage, but I'm not sure overall. Okay, and you can just select those. Great. I can't unselect that. Oh, there we go. I have to click that. Okay, and then I can just put all of my spell, my spell stuff in here. All of my spells known, all of my spell books, and then I guess so it doesn't have separate like spell sheets for prepared and can't delete this again. Spontaneous casters. So I guess what I'd suggest, if someone were playing a wizard or a magus, like you'd select, okay, I have 3 shocking grasps prepared because I'm a magus and the only cast spell I ever cast is shocking grasp. And then tick them off as you cast them. But if you're a sorcerer, you could tick them up to get to your spells per day. That would make sense to me. Okay, well that seems cool. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it seems okay. It seems like an okay character sheet. I don't have any problems with it. Well, okay, I do have problems with it. The first one is I want to know how it's gonna change if I give myself like 11 base attack bonus, right? So this is the big thing in Pathfinder. Okay, that's really cool. It did the thing. It did the thing I didn't think it was gonna do. Okay, so if I click this, does it roll all my attacks? It rolls all my attacks. Oh my god, it did the thing. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. And I can roll them individually as well. Oh, that's rad. Oh my god. That's so good. Roll20. Yes. Okay, that's rad. I was gonna be like, I didn't think it was gonna do the thing that I think it's gonna do, but it did. It did. Lack of spell per caster level calculation, but we did that, right? That's what we have here. We had to type the macro in ourselves. But I guess we could also put this just in here, right? And that would still work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Farg. So in Pathfinder, right? The way attacks work is you have a base attack bonus. That's this column here. Can you see that on the screen right above my head? So up to base attack bonus 5, you only have 1 attack. But at base attack bonus 6, you gain an attack. So you can add, as your whole turn, instead of attacking once, you can attack twice. Right? And all the way up to, like, if you're a fighter, or a barbarian, I guess, up to 16th. Once you have plus 16 to plus 20, you get 4 attacks, right? Hope the sheet to do it for you. Yeah, but I agree. Like, I'd like to be able to drag a spell in and have it do that automatically. But I don't think it's that simple because of, right, if I had, say I'm playing a cleric wizard, right? I'd want to be able to drag in and have it do the words that I'm thinking of. My brain is just turned off. Right, I would want to be able to drag it in and have it know whether or not I'm doing a wizard spell or a cleric spell, and use the right caster level. I don't know if I go to here. Right, I don't get 2 different spell books. So, I can't. Do I not? Do I get? Yeah, I don't get 2 different spell books. But yeah. Okay. Wondering how it handles 2-weapon fighting? I don't think it does. I don't think there's... I haven't seen... I've been looking for it. I've been looking for something with 2-weapon fighting. But I guess what you'd have to do is, like, add a thing and be like, I have a dagger. And you can be like, it's a melee attack that uses my dex. And it does a D4. I can't do dex offhand. Interesting. Yeah, you'd have to drag spells into specific lists. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't do offhand dex, so that's something that's missing. Yeah, and I can't... I can say, like, okay, my attacks do a -2 because I'm 2-weapon fighting. But I can't limit the number of... I can't say, oh, I only have 2-weapon fighting. I don't have greater or improved. So I can't... So I only get this attack. Right? But then if I get both, I have to roll them both separately, which is kind of annoying, I guess. Oh, and that doesn't... Does that not... That doesn't roll damage. So you then have to roll the damage. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I can definitely see this whole thing getting very fiddly if you're doing like a level 15 character, right? When you've got like spells at each level. Right, this is gonna be fiddly as fuck. And you have to do things like, oh yeah, no, I have my because I'm a magus, I'd have to have my like improved spell shock and grasp in as a separate entry, and stuff like that. But okay, so I like this sheet. I think it's really good. It's missing one like key thing that I really fucking love about the unofficial character sheet. Let me show you this. Let me show you what this is. Let's go back to here. Let's go to my games. Let's go to my account. Don't look at my email. Where are my games? Where the hell are my games? Come on. Let's go. Shadows of the Eye Gods. Okay, let's have a look at this sheet. Compare and contrast for a moment. Let's open Charlotte's sheet. This is going to take a while to load because there's a lot of stuff in this table. Thank you, Freya. I like it too. Yeah, there's a lot in this character sheet. Hang on a second. It's gonna load eventually. There it is. Okay. Okay. So this is the unofficial character sheet, right? There's a lot. There's a lot in this character sheet. It offers you a ton of customization. This is, if I were to recommend these two character sheets, if you were someone new to Pathfinder or a relatively like more casual player of Pathfinder, I'd say use the official one, because it's clean, it's nice, it does most of the stuff you're gonna want to do. If you're like me and you're like super advanced, I want to make gestalt crazy characters who do a billion things, this character sheet does more. There's one thing in particular that I love about the sheet that is not in the official one, and that is this bit, the buffs, right? So let's have a look. Let's go to my defenses, right? See all my stuff. See how much damage my character does. No, what have I done? Ah, shit! I gotta load it again. I pushed the back button on my mouse because I'm clever, very clever. Anyway, this is our angel buddy. Yeah, so these are the templates for this character sheet, which are pretty good, right? I can do pretty good stuff with these and be like, yeah, no, I got my my rapier and I got my rapier attacks and then all my pistol attacks. Rolling a 51 to hit against touch. I don't think Charlotte can miss. I don't think Charlotte can actually miss with her main attack. With her pistol shots, right? She's got a plus 31 like total to hit. That's insane. It's an insane amount. Plus 31 to touch. I don't think there's any... Where's the character sheet gone? I don't think there's any monsters in the game that have a 32 touch AC or 33 touch AC to be able to miss on anything but a 1. Okay, yeah, so let's look at these buffs, right? So I'm going to turn all of these off. Let's just turn all of these off. So Charlotte is a very buff-heavy character, right? Mirror image of concealment. Concealment, no, because she's a steel hound, so she has blind shot. So I just spend a point of grit and ignore concealment. So we'll have a look at my AC on this character, right? So I got my 10 plus my 9 from Celestial Armor, my Dex, and then a deflection bonus from a +3 Ring of Protection, right? So this is my AC, so 27. But it's a very buff-heavy character, so let's start buffing. So I use my Extract of Shield, and that just goes straight into here. Okay, right? So it's just gone in the buff column. So now I've got 31 AC and 18 touch and blah blah blah, right? And I can change. I can open this up and be like, it's a shield bonus and it's untyped or it's alchemical or whatever, right? And I can just be like, okay, I use Barkskin and I'm fighting defensively and I'm invisible, I guess, right? And so now I've got 39 AC. And this is a really, I really freaking love this, buff system of just being able to say, okay, I've got an item, right? And I'm using my Circlet of Persuasion because I can just put into Charisma skills a +3. And if I take my Circlet off, I can just turn it off. It's brilliant. It's so good. Why is this an item? This is a spell. This is a spell. Not that it matters. But yeah, and they have a bunch of common buffs in here. So I don't know. What do you want? You want Shield of Faith? I got you Shield of Faith. There we go. Now we have Shield of Faith. Great. Now I have Shield of Faith. It's brilliant. It's perfect. It's perfect. Seems obligatory for mid to high level play. Yeah, even when we were getting to even level 5 and level 6 in Iron Gods, all 4 of the characters had multiple buffs that they put in, and things just having bless people when you're at the table. I would write in giant letters on the map bless +1 to attack, +1 to saves versus fear. To make people remember it, because otherwise they just forget. So this is a really nice thing. And I think if Roll20 want to improve the official character sheet, this is something they should put in it, because it's really good. I really like it. Right. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Let's go back to that other table. Let's go back to this table. Let's launch this game. Took you months to realize you got any initiative bonuses as Swashbuckler. Yeah, stuff like that. People just forget. Yeah, rad. I like it. It's a good sheet. I don't like that it doesn't save your zoom level, because that's kind of important for me. I like to be able to read shit. Yeah, does anyone else have any thoughts? Is there anything else we should try and look at and see if it does anything? Because I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good for where they are right now. And they can improve it as they go. To add like better functionality for higher level play. Yeah, like that's all I think is missing is like very high level play functionality. Where you're getting like hundreds of bonuses from dozens of different sources and that kind of thing. Yeah, like can I put in like I want to have more options for tracking different bonuses in here, and penalties. So this doesn't have ability damage and ability drain as separate things, right? That's important. And this is to the bonus, right? No, it's to that. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't have... This is just a drain box, not a damage box. How well it handles kineticist, I have no idea. I haven't played a kineticist. Well, no, that's a lie. I have played a kineticist. But yeah, they're funky. They're so fucky. Size you can change, so I can just be like, I'm colossal. What does that do? Does that give me bonuses? Does that give me... Yeah, like I've got a -8 size bonus now. Does it affect my attacks? No, it doesn't. Yeah, a lot of the heavy like bookkeeping stuff is still going to be on the player, which I think is like mostly fine. Mostly, and I don't have too much of a problem with that. I feel like if you signed up to a Pathfinder game, you're kind of expecting to have some heavy bookkeeping. It's just part and parcel of the game. That's how it runs. But yeah, rad, very rad, hella even. Okay, I think that's it. Overall, Roll20, Paizo, you've done a good job. Well done. Thumbs up from me. I approve. Needs some improvement in places. I think the drag and drop from the compendium could be improved. I think the compendium itself needs more stuff in it. Can we get more stuff in the compendium, please? Like, just contact the guys from D20 PFSRD and ask them to write your compendium for you. And I really like the buffs from the other character sheet, so you can bring those in. Those are great. Yeah, otherwise I think it's good. I think it's great. I would play a campaign with this character sheet. I think it would be fine. Actually, hang on. I know what I want to do. I know what I need to do. Okay, let's have a look at the character, right? Let's make a character. It's the last thing I want to look at. NPC monster stat block. Right. Let's go with a dragon. Let's grab... Okay, let's grab something simple first. Let's just grab a goblin. Let's grab a goblin. That hasn't worked very well. Yeah, it hasn't done its HP. I also can't like zoom on this one, which is annoying. Yeah, it hasn't done like... It's got HP because it's a monster.